Okay, this is Mid-Michigan Library League preparing your iPads for circulation with Cory Walker, our emergency geek. Okay, there we go. So we just have we're going to be very informal today. So I'm going to turn it over to Cory.
Okay. What I think might work best, since we just got Jean and Laura here, is if we go through and do the harder way. And then that way we can get Laura, so we don't have to go through the setup process twice. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Jean, you can relax here a few minutes. So we need to get iTunes open on the computer, your computer, Laura.
Okay.
If anyone else listening to this after the fact, if you need iTunes, you need to go to, if you're on Windows 10, you need to go to the Microsoft Store.
Is it in your instructions? It's probably not, right?
No, but I can add that after the fact and resend it back out.
You know, I don't know if you have a screen that you can share that, but I can try and share a browser window if you want. You know,
yeah, I have a screen. Let me try share screen.
Oh, you know what?
It says you have participant share.
Share. I got to make you co-host. Hold on, it's happening. Yes. Okay. Now you, in a minute, you should be able to share your screen.
I really wish Apple would quit making different cables and plugs.
Yeah. You and me both.
I got 3 devices that all run off 3 different kinds of plugs.
And they're all Apple, right? They're all, yeah.
Yeah.
Cory, do you know how to do the sharing?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just juggling between getting Zoom to cooperate with me.
Yeah, to wrestle Zoom to the ground sometime.
All right, so you would open up the Windows Store like I got here. On the top, you just do iTunes. And you're looking for the iTunes app. In this case, I already have it on my computer. It would say install. Chances are, if you don't have a Microsoft account, it's going to require you to sign up for a Microsoft account in order to do it. It's a free thing. It's just annoying. So that will take a minute to get. I think Laura said she already had it, so I'm going to open up my iTunes it.
So that unshared yours. Oh, I see.
Yeah. I got to open up actual iTunes. You're going to plug in your iPad into your computer. You're going to have a cable with ends that look like that. This end goes on the computer. This end goes in the iPad.
I don't even have these iPads set up yet.
Yeah, if you want to get them opened up, don't fire them up yet.
I'm just going to do one for now.
Sure. So that's I figure we'll go through and get Laura, so then she can be on the same page when we start yours.
Yeah.
Because we need to factory reset hers, basically.
Well, I'm kind of concerned because I just upgraded to Windows 11 on here, and I don't think I had iTunes on this one at work, but I have iTunes at home.
Yeah, and that's where you would go through the Microsoft Store to get it if you need it. Yeah, in the case where you haven't fired yours up yet, you don't need it. So when you plug in your iPad it's
Oh.
going to say, trust this computer. So you want to hit trust. And then also on the computer side, it'll say, do you want to allow this computer access to information on the iPad? So I'll hit continue. So it's going to ask you on both devices for permission. And it'll take a second here, but we're waiting for an icon. If you see my mouse, it's right here. Or it was right there.
Cory, mine says a new iPad software version 15.4.1 is available. Would you like to download it and update your iPad now?
You could, but it's going to take probably 10-15 minutes.
So, no, I'm gonna cancel.
Hit no for now, yeah.
Okay.
And right up towards, like I said, the upper left here should be the iPad icon.
My icon is there.
So you're going to click on that.
Oh, oh. Oh, good.
It's just relief I see in your face. It's like, oh, it's there.
I'm trying to get mine because I've resetted had to factory reset the one I have in front of me. So that's what it's prompting me for right now, is if I want to do it again, but it's going to be different than what you're seeing, I think.
Okay.
What is that?
Now I could follow those directions.
Yeah, so do you
Is
see
that-
where it says like restore iPad?
I see it. Press it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, golly. Back up. Don't back up. I
Don't
have
back
directions.
up.
Don't back up. Okay. Okay.
You guys aren't picking up fan noise, are you?
No.
So there's no screen to share for this step because you've already got your,
Yeah, I've already gone through and done it. So it keeps prompting me like, I guess I could go through and see if I can't factory reset this one again. Oh, so right here. So right up here, upper right, would be restore iPad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you would go through and do it. This process probably takes, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. We'll know for certain here soon. But then once this is done, then we can start the normal setup process. I
Okay.
can't remember, Laura, you had what, 3 iPads?
2.
2? Okay.
Well, the iPad I've got in front of me right now is plugged in, and I'm at the setup manually or quick start page.
Good, stop it.
You want me to just wait?
Yeah, because we'll talk both, once Laura gets through this factory
Okay.
reset, you'll both be on the same page then.
All right.
I have a done
Okay,
in the bottom. Do I click that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I have nothing. Am I all set? Maybe?
Cory, you have it done as well. Down there.
oh, I see where you're talking, yeah. So when you hit restore iPad, let's try hitting it here. And you hit restore.
I see it says it's.
And it's that upper bar we're watching progress.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm about halfway.
It probably all depends on internet speed too, how fast this goes. Because basically it's re-downloading the iPad software.
I normally wouldn't have set these up quite so quickly, but I had one of my pages here who's, 16, 17. I said, hey, would you start this for me? And she did everything. So
Yeah, I figured there's probably a couple libraries that are that way just because this process has been longer than I think either me or Cheryl anticipated. So. And I know Jean asked me, she's like, oh, is this doable? I'm like, oh yeah, super easy. No.
And a journey.
Well, because I set up an iPad to use for our public catalog. And I did a lot of research on it. This was a couple years ago. And I got it so that I thought that it was all set up, but people figured out how to get in there and change things. And, so I wasn't about to mess with it on my own because I knew that the way that I was shown through Apple was not the way to go.
So I just saw Cory click on some things. I don't know if Laura had that same experience.
No, I got a little excited, so maybe I'll show this. So I don't know how well you can see this, but I saw this on my screen and I unplugged and plugged it back in. Don't do that.
Oh.
Because then I said unknown error.
So you're still extracting software like Cory is, right, Laura?
I am, and it said all downloads and file copies have been paused. The disk you are attempting to use is full. Removing files and emptying the recycling bin will free up additional space, but it's still going. The blue line is still going. So I'm just going to push OK and.
I don't think there's necessarily a lot of memory on these iPads because they're for the public and, it's not really like we needed to store a lot, but maybe that's what's going on. It's your iPad, right?
To me, that sounds more like a computer thing than an iPad thing. iPads still by default don't have a recycle bin.
Huh.
It's still working even though that message is on.
Is that on your PC or on the iPad?
On my PC. Nothing's on my iPad at all yet.
Right.
Once it gets closer, you're going to see the Apple icon. What do you see on your Apple iPad screen, Laura?
Nothing on my screen. I do see restoring iPad software on the top line of my there.
That's where mine's at right now too, is restoring iPad software.
Okay. Thank you, Jean, for being patient with me.
No problem. I just don't know how well this is gonna work because my iTunes is my iTunes on here and I'm not, it's not letting me sign out and start a new account.
Yeah, you don't need iTunes for where you're at, Gene.
I don't need iTunes.
Nope, because you haven't fired up your iPad yet. We only need the iTunes if we need to hard factory reset.
Oh, I don't need to do that.
Right.
Oh, good. Okay. Because I hate dealing with iTunes.
Yeah, that's my mindset too. And they change that program constantly and it's kind of finicky. Even like Laura struggled get the icon to show up, so we can get there.
It didn't have very many stars.
Yeah.
Reviews are bad.
Well, I think what Apple announced this week that they're not making any more iPods either. So I wonder how much longer iTunes is even going to be around. So I think they want to really push Apple Music instead and stream and subscription pay and all that stuff.
Well, I guess I won't get much from my iPod then, huh?
Yeah, they're not making any more new ones.
Well, I don't do it anyway because I have an Apple. I have an iPhone and I have 2 iPads and I have an Apple Watch. So I don't use, my music is on all of them.
Right.
Actually, while we're waiting, I'll tell you a good reason to have maybe have a Apple Watch. I'm almost 64 and I live alone. And I'm notoriously bad about going downstairs without falling.
Mhm.
And so I decided that maybe it would be a good idea for me to have something to contact someone if I needed it. And those she's fallen and she can't get up buttons. They have a monthly fee that you have to pay. But Apple Watch, the SE model and above, has a hard fall detection. And if I fall down, I have 60 seconds to tell it I'm okay. And if I don't tell it I'm okay, it contacts 911 and then it will text the 3 people. Well, I have 3 people. It will text the people that I have as my medical contacts.
That's very nice.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
For 200 and it was less than $300. So, and it's way cooler looking than an old lady I've fallen and can't get up button. So
No, that's a real concern because like early this winter, my grandma was living alone and she fell outside and couldn't get back up. And she wasn't discovered for several hours. She's fine.
yeah.
But like it wasn't until the postmail guy drove by and happened to notice, like it could have been
Right.
worse.
Well, this watch, you can even wear it into the shower or a bathtub,
Yep.
So I know when my grandma took her fall that made her decide she needed to go in a nursing home, it was in the shower. So
Good.
How's your progress bar?
Restoring iPad firmware. It's all the way, so I'm waiting for the next thing.
And your iPad still has a black screen or?
Oh. I have nothing on my iPad. I mean, just a. No.
Okay. So after it
But-
finishes, it'll give you a message like mine says here, your iPad's
Yeah.
been restored.
Okay,
It'll auto dismiss itself in 10 seconds.
yeah, I have an Apple icon now
There you go.
and. Oh, wait, am I viewing yours? Oh, no, I have mine. Okay, right, yeah, I have mine in front of yours. Okay, okay. I have, let's see. Yeah. Now my update and restore iPad, I can click on those now, so maybe I am done, or it says backups.
I need to turn my phone off.
But nothing's happened with my iPad.
Nothing's happened with your iPad. You don't see like mine's still in the process.
Nope, not
Got
yet.
the progress bar on it, and this is coming up after the factory reset.
Okay. Do I have to push a backup option?
No, we don't want to back up. It's restores our main option.
Right,
And do you still see that up at the top where it says it's progressing?
nope, it's all done. It has just a black Apple icon.
A black Apple icon on the iPad?
Yeah. Oh, I know on my, you know what? I think I was looking at yours. I think I was, like mine's in front of yours. I think I was looking at your progress. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
If you go, if you put your cursor up at the top of your screen and go view options, you can go and not be full screen. If you want to reduce the size of the screen for Zoom,
Okay.
and then it won't give you, then you can see what's behind it.
Yeah, I'm no wonder, Cory, we were watching the same, I was watching yours. That's why I was saying the same thing you were. So I'm not getting any. I have an arrow down button to the top right, and it's the circle is going around it.
I
Okay.
wonder if we can share Laura's screen.
Yeah,
Would that
I can
make
see what
sense?
she's
And
seeing.
I will make her co-host and see if that, I don't know if that might, I don't know if that would help or not, but that, you mean, you would need to unshare and then she would have to share. But I'm glad we got the, you know, that much shown on the tape, because if somebody needs to do this, they will see the screens that you went through. Laura, have you ever shared your screen on Zoom before?
Boy, it's been a long time.
Yeah, so you should, in the Zoom controls, see a green icon. It's usually at the bottom and it says share screen. I made you a co-host. Oh, look at you. You did it. You did it.
I'm
All right, so if you click that circle and down arrow, what's it saying? Like it should tell us what it's doing.
5
5
minutes.
minutes remaining.
So it's working on that update, still ignoring us.
Okay.
So depending on what else you have going on in your library, taking internet, you know, this could be an internet issue, right? Who knows?
Well, it's just a time, you know, like the updates process is not very fast. So I guess maybe we could talk Gene through the setup process while this ticks along, and then I can help Laura after the fact, after it gets done doing the update
Yes.
here.
Okay, so then that means you should stop sharing,
Okay.
Laura. It's good to know that you've got it going on.
Thank you.
And then Cory can go back and share again. So Anybody having fun yet? Having fun yet?
I was just eyeballing people out there, seeing if my staff was gonna get anything for lunch.
As in, bring it to me?
Well, I don't know. Somebody's got a plate out there.
Oh, see.
Um,
All right, Gene, so where are you at? You said you had it where it said set up manually, right?
yeah, I've got it plugged in to
So if I-
power.
So anyone else that's watching this for later on, so the first two steps before that, Gene, I think already did, but she selected English as her language and then
Yes.
United States.
Yep,
So then step 4 is set up manually.
right.
So
So
yes,
s-
that's what you're gonna do.
Set up manually. Choose a Wi-Fi network.
Yep.
All right. Oh, shit. I don't know what the password is. Hang on. What is the password?
Pretty sure you meant, oh, shoot.
I did say, oh, shoot.
Oh. then
It's just
I-
my accent.
yeah, there you go. My ears hear the wrong thing all the time too.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let me get on here. Mhm. Did you work with anybody, Cheryl, down at the Library of Michigan named Jim Schilling? James Schilling?
Oh, James Schilling, yes, I did. What did he do? He was in the business
He's
office.
from here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know
Yeah,
him.
he's been coming in with his mom.
Oh, tell him I said hello. Yeah,
I will.
sweet man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. They've been watching Johnny Depp movies. Okay, I got my Wi-Fi. Says it may take a few minutes to activate my iPad.
It shouldn't take that long, I don't think.
No,
That could be very depending on the internet speed.
okay, now I'm at remote management. Enrolling in remote management will allow this iPad to be managed by Mid-Michigan Library League. Remote management includes the ability to restrict functionality, install apps, manage the backup of data, and monitor internet traffic and some device settings.
Yep. So in the upper
Do I do next?
next, yep.
Okay. Configuring iPad. Keep your iPad up to date. Continue.
Yep.
Location services.
Enable.
Well, there she is. I've got my home screen up. It's offering to let me edit my home screen.
So you can just hit dismiss on that one.
Okay,
It should be installing clean browsing. I put Libby and Zoom on there as well.
perfect.
So once clean browsing is installed, we'll want to click on that.
Okay, it's there.
So that's the one that's going to allow us to be CIPA compliant, and it's super important we get that set up.
Okay. Well, it's open, so you just tell me
So-
what to do.
You have 3 options. The
Okay.
one we want to do is the family filter option. So it's the middle one here. Oh, it looks
Yeah.
terrible backwards here, but you're going to click on that.
Okay,
It's good, Cory. We can see it. That's good for the recording.
And you want to hit allow.
okay. Clean browsing is not active. Oh, now it is, because the
Yep.
family filter screen is all bright green.
Correct. Yep.
Okay,
So the next step we need to do to prevent your patrons from changing it is there's
Mhm.
the 3 little dots in the upper right
yes,
and set passcode.
set passcode.
So put any number in there you want. It doesn't matter if you remember it. I just wouldn't put it something easy. So I wouldn't do like 111 or 1234.
But I need to know this for when this iPad comes back, we have to be able to get in there, right?
Nope.
So
Well,
I never will need to use this passcode again?
no, because basically when we go through, we're going to factory reset it with Jamf, which I'll walk you through on this iPad too, just so
Okay.
you're familiar.
All right, okay, got it. All right, got a passcode. My
Okay.
life is good.
Yeah. So basically at that point, your iPad would be ready to go.
Okay,
So,
Well,
but
that was easy.
yeah, but I just want to step you through, and I know it's going to be double redundant here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you how to get on the Jamf and reset that iPad between your patrons, which is
Okay,
basically more or less going to be going through the setup process again.
okay.
So
We
you
can't
will
really share an iPad screen, right, Cory?
What's that?
Can you share the iPad screen or not so much? I don't know. I can't remember if that's possible.
Maybe if I was on Zoom on the iPad, I could.
Well, I mean, and Cory could.
Yeah, let me get signed back in there.
Okay.
I factory reset this iPad, so it kicked it off the Zoom meeting.
Oh, he was all set up, ready to go, and then we had him factory reset. So that
Yeah.
was- I have to say these Zoom doorbells, I've got one of those, not Zoom, Ring, they're called Ring doorbells.
Yep, I
it
got
as a
one.
gift. And I just saw the dog walker come and get my dog and take her out for a walk. It's just good to know that, things work properly.
Zoom's waiting for you to let the iPad in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Look,
fine.
okay, I admitted the iPad.
Okay, I have a question, Cory, while you're messing with that. Did this come up with all of this Mid-Michigan Library League stuff because I have that open? I mean, why did it come up on here?
We bought the software. We bought the Jamf.
Oh, okay, and
now
you put in the serial codes.
I believe Cory did that, yeah.
Okay, so that's why it came up on here. It wasn't like because it was too close to something.
Nope.
Okay.
Cheryl, will you make that iPad co-host so I can share that screen?
Oh, bother. I'm sorry I didn't do that. Sorry, Cory.
Oh, you're fine.
Should have just made everybody co-host. The only one that's not is Jean at this point.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that as an option to share like the home screen on the iPad.
Oh, okay.
I can share if I have apps open, but
well, there's a option for me to ask to start video. That's interesting. Let me see if I can do that. What does that say to you? Anything?
it's asking me to turn the camera on.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna say stop to that. Well, you're, sorry. I guess we can't share it. All right.
Okay, I have a question with the
Uh-huh.
filters. If we have an adult come in, well, we're not going to check these out unless it's to someone 18 or over. But if we have an adult come in that they're not going to share this with a student and it's just them, can we choose the adult filter?
Yeah, the family filter is going to cover the adult filter too.
Okay.
So they can't go on any illicit sites. I don't think they can do gambling, even stuff like that.
Okay.
But I thought what Jean was asking actually was if if she could just have the adult one and not the family one, because presumably that would be less restrictive. Is that what you were asking, Jean?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if an adult comes into the library and insists that we unfilter a computer, we have to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, but these are not that. This is not
Okay.
used in the library kind of thing. This is a restricted program that has to have filtering. But
Okay.
yeah, I guess we probably should just stick with the family filter.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I'm just trying to think this through. We don't know who's going to be using it when it's out of sight, and this program says you have to filter for children, basically,
Right.
Children's Internet Protection Act. So,
All right, so are you into Jamf, Jean?
Am I into what?
The Jamf website? Jamf
Oh,
now?
on my computer?
Yeah,
I had it open, just a minute. Yes. Well, I did. Now I gotta log in again. The email you address you. Well, shit, shoot. I don't remember giving it an email address.
so it'd be the same one I sent you. So your library address, so the director.
Okay, director.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm in there.
So on the left-hand side, you'll see devices. If
Right.
it doesn't default there. And you'll
Mhm.
see yours where it says Surrey Township Public Library iPad number 1.
Yep. Is that the one I've got open? That's why it's showing up here?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
even if they're not or whatnot, like everyone's eventually is going to show up in there. Once you get your other ones in there, they're going to show up too.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm going to walk you through how to reset it. So let's say you get it back from someone.
Okay.
So we're in Jamf, and then under devices, in the upper right-hand corner here,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to do erase this device.
Upper right-hand corner.
There's 3 little dots.
Okay, I see it. Change blueprint, install updates, export device settings. Wait a minute, give me a second to like get my brain working. Okay, I got it now. I
I'm
needed
sharing
to
my
click,
screen too.
I
if you want
needed to
there.
click on my iPad.
Yep.
For Surrey Township. Now
Yep.
I got it. Okay. Erase device.
Correct.
I don't actually want to erase the device, do I?
Yeah, between users, yes, you do.
No, but I mean right now.
If you want to step through how to do it, yeah. But if you don't want to do it right now, I can do it on my screen. That way other people can see if they want.
Okay.
that's a good idea.
I mean, if I've got this all configured and ready to go, I really don't want to erase it. You know?
Yeah, it's just one of those things like between every user, you're going to go through and do this anyway.
Okay, so when it erases the device, it's just like starting out with a new one. I've got to choose a language and you know, the whole setup.
Correct,
Like you
yes.
just did. Well,
Yep.
that's a piece of cake. We've all got iPads here, so we know how to do that.
Yep.
And then it's just a matter of coming on here. A matter of picking the clean browsing thing.
Correct, yep.
And then when it comes back, we come on here and we pick that iPad and we erase the device and we set it up again.
Correct, yep.
Perfect. Got it. I think we can do this.
Yeah, and it takes a minute for it to register. Like I hit erase, and eventually you'll hit like a screen that gives you the Apple loading bar and stuff like that.
Yeah. We've used Apple a long time. We know how to sit and wait. Okay, perfect.
And then the only other thing to show too, Gene, while you're on here.
I have to find you, Cory. I can't,
Okay.
I got too many damn windows open. Zoom, come on, Zoom open. Oh, now it wants to join a meeting. Where are you? Cancel. I don't know what it's doing. Shoot.
You might be able to like alt tab to find different windows that are open.
Well, I'm just getting used to this Windows 11, which I really do like. But it's, I mean, it's kind of different.
Yeah, I just started pushing a couple libraries to it.
It loads so fast.
Yeah.
Comparatively. So I don't know why I've got this thing up here. Oh, probably because I got that open. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to find you. I can hear you, but I can't find the screen.
Okay. So those three little dots that you clicked on before on Jamf,
Yeah.
if someone forgets to bring back their iPad or doesn't return it, you can lock
Okay.
the device too.
Okay.
By doing that is it's the second option there. It's enable lost mode.
Okay.
So you click on that and it gives you three fields. There's message, phone number, and footnote.
Okay.
So they're all blank. You're going to fill them in every time.
It doesn't track these, does it?
What do you mean by track? The
Well,
lost mode that location's turned on so you can send this message. It's not going to track, but it enables it to require that.
okay. All right. It just
So-
scares me. We get technology, we get laptops for people to check out and they never come back, and we've really got no way to go get them. Somebody just stole $600 worth of laptop from the library.
Yeah,
What this does though is it will disable the device, right?
Yeah.
Cory?
Right.
so if you look at your iPad now, is it saying anything?
Oh, it went to sleep. Why is that? I don't want. Lost iPad. Please return your iPad, Gene.
So that's how you would do that, like there is a sound option. I don't recommend doing that as the first option because it is rather annoying.
Can you put something else in there? Like we'll call the library police, will be tracking you down and,
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
can
can put
put
your
whatever
own
you
mess-
want.
okay.
So I'm going to disable the lost mode. That's in case you get it back. It's the same option. It just changes from enable lost mode to disable lost mode.
Okay. All right, and I'm back to my home screen. Well, I don't know why I've got the camera up.
Gene, if you want to get off of Zoom and come back on, just so you can see what.
Well,
Cory-
it asked me to join a meeting.
Hmm.
But I will
But
do
you're already
that.
on, you're already in the meeting.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I will leave the meeting.
Oh, she just did. Okay,
How's your-
Laura's still with us. Yeah.
How's your
anyway,
progress going, Laura?
she might be doing something else. Oh, there you are. You're muted. There you go. Oh, you're still muted, Laura.
There we go. So I must have a problem with the disk you are attempting to use is full. So I've emptied my recycle bin. I've taken a couple of things off my desktop. I don't know, but I can't seem to get it to go. So then now I'm back to the very beginning again. because it paused me. And now I don't have,
So if you click on the File Explorer, the file folder icon,
yeah,
I'm back.
and you go to this PC, it should show you how much room you have on your drives available.
yeah, I'm red.
You're red on your C drive or whatever, probably.
I am. So I wonder what I have that's so crazy on there.
If she shared her screen, could you walk her through anything, Cory?
Yeah, probably.
Laura, why don't you share it?
And
Which operating system are you working out of, Laura? Is it Windows 10?
it is 10.
Okay, so in the bottom left-hand corner, there's either type here to search or a magnifying glass.
On,
The bottom left on the actual like taskbar,
okay, my,
right by the start button.
where am I supposed to be? What does screen?
Like any desk screen is the bottom left. It's actual Windows itself.
Oh, okay, I'm okay. Gotcha. Yes, on the Windows screen.
So type in desk or disk cleanup, 2 words. Well, disk is 1 word, cleanup is all 1 word. And it should show you an app for disk cleanup.
Okay,
And it'll say select the drive you wish to clean up.
which is,
C by default.
oh, okay. Yep, you can use this to free up 836 MB of disk space. So I click anything I don't want.
I would click all of them. I'm going
Okay.
to share this or try to share this too.
Okay.
So I would go through and click all of them.
Okay. All
It's
right,
like, how much is it saying it's freeing up for you?
great. So let's see here. This PC. And I'm still on red. I'm at 3.62.
3.62 is what is clean up gigabytes.
Nope, let's see, I have 3.62 GB free.
Yeah, and I think that update's like close to 5.
Okay. So what do I have on here that's that great? Any pictures? Documents? Whatever in there. Nope. Okay, so at some point I've got to get rid of some, I don't know why I have so much stuff on there.
Yeah, is the disk cleanup saying anything of free?
Yeah, it cleaned it zippity fast. So if I do that
Okay.
again, let's see. All right.
And sometimes you can hit the cleanup system files too, and that should get rid of more stuff too.
Okay, all right. Okay. Can free up 606 MB.
And MB is not much, and that's checking everything again.
Oh, let me check out this Microsoft.
That's the big one usually that takes up a lot of files is like previous Windows updates or something along those lines. Or temporary, mine says temporary Windows installation files, but I'm on 11 at the moment.
Temporary files. Okay. So what we got going on now? And so this just okay. How do I go back? So now, so I have. How do I get to that one? The point where it tells me how much I have free. Where I had the red line.
So that's the file explorer. So it's the folder icon.
Okay.
And then this PC.
This PC. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm at 3.95 GB free. So I could keep trying, keep doing it and see. Oh, I'm so sorry, gosh. I just don't understand what I have on here that's so.
If not, it's something I probably could stop out and help you with checking
Okay.
out too.
Let's see what I have on my local list real quick here. Um, $173 GB. Oh, no, sorry, 3.95. Okay. I can delete some of these things.
Yeah, usually files that take up the most, like deleting documents or anything like this, not gonna free up a lot of
Right,
room.
some
It's
Pictures.
music and movies that really chew up
Okay.
space.
Screenshots and pictures. All right, let's try that. Okay, so now let's go real quick to the desktop. And command. Okay, that'll do it. Okay. 10.6. Okay, so we are good. I'm going to go back to that spot. I'm going to
Okay.
iPad. Okay. And don't back up.
Yeah, we want to restore.
Restore and update. Okay. Next. Agree. On my downloads, I'm at iTunes again here, and on that it says simultaneous downloads is checked. That's good.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
By chance, are you able to share your screen where it's showing that iTunes? And I'll have to be like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Right. I don't think share screen options. I don't have the option. Well, I don't think I have the option to share my screen. Oh, I do have the option to share my screen. Okay, and that's right there. Share that one. Okay. So that's what I have right now. That little thing there. I think I should be able to get this one if I have more free space. I guess I didn't realize I had so much space taken up.
In the meantime, Jean, do you have more than one iPad? How many iPads do you have? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I have four iPads and I just got,
wondered if you were doing your other ones, if you were
yeah,
routine. Good.
I think what I might do is just do these two for right now. And once they start going out, I can do the other two. I don't know.
And so when they come back, I mean, if you've got them set up with clean browsing and everything, you're good, right? And then when they come
Right.
back, then you have to go on the Jam F Now software and on your
Clear 'em.
PC. Yeah, and then clear them. Yep.
Yeah, the big reason for doing that is if they take pictures or any website data, all that jazz, you know, like for privacy.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna try this with the website, maybe.
Yeah, it's nice that you can send a message to the person that's got the iPad and say, return this. I
Yeah.
like that feature.
Right.
Yeah, I do too.
And Jean, I really have had the police come and get some Wi-Fi hotspots from people.
Yeah, our police don't like to do that stuff,
Yeah,
you know.
they've been very helpful.
They
I'm not sure.
there
if
aren't
ours
very
like-
many police officers left in Clare County, so
Okay.
you know, it's not an important thing to do for them.
Okay.
I know Pam at Cadillac said she's had quite a few go lost too. The
Yeah.
hotspots.
We haven't had trouble with our hotspots, but we had a program that we set up a couple years ago out of part of a donation, and it was laptops for learning. And I bought 5 laptops, and they were supposed to go to college students, no matter what age they are. And we have 1 left. One of the very first ones that went checked out, we had an awful time. It took us almost a year to get it back. And when it came back without the backpack. And she had obviously dropped it on the corner and just, it's just dead. Won't work. So, and she's not around, so we suck up the cost of that, you know. And that's what gets me, is I have so many that do that.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate that, you know, people take advantage of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to turn the Wi-Fi off or the iPad off is, but when we've done that, then they've come back a lot faster.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, I want to save this. Okay, there's my second one.
Congratulations.
I'm getting there. These need to be charged.
They do
I feel
have
like
pretty
that-
decent battery life in my experience so far. With them.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching water trying to boil.
Right. Yeah. It's watching the 4.56. Almost like,
It's like, come on.
Oh,
And, you know, we're kind of at the top of the hour, but hopefully after this does this thing, it will be quick, right? So we can go through one more time and be done.
and I understand it now completely, the part A, so I don't have to go through that again, but
Oh, that's cool.
yep, so once I get this part, I'm gonna be golden. I cannot believe how many hours I've spent on this yesterday.
Oh, I'm
This
so
morning.
sorry.
But it does put a little bit of empathy for people that come in on the computers, and, you know, that feeling of I am completely lost, and you know, having Cory, that relief just kind of comes from me. So I get what the people say when they're so thankful.
Yeah, well, anytime you need help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Okay.
Well, I think I've got it. I got my second one done. And I've got the Jamp thing set in my favorites, so I
Oh,
can get
so
in
now
there.
you're an expert. I can have everybody that needs help call you, right?
Call Jean.
Right.
Corey's busy. Call
Exactly.
Jean.
Hmm.
Because
So-
Corey's busy, you know, he's a busy guy, so, you know.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime, that's when my appointment schedules really fly off, like I'm booking 2 weeks out right at the moment, so.
Ooh.
How
Oh,
many
I
other
think
people
so.
have iPads?
11, is that right?
Really?
I think
I think
that's-
that sounds right. And it
I
looks
got-
like Mansalona went through and got theirs set up.
Oh, good. So you
Without
can see
issue.
who's got it, on that jam. You can see.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep, we
The
have.
blue bar now, so I'm good. I'm feeling very excited about this.
You got the bar on the iPad?
I have the bar on the top of my
Oh, yep.
iTunes screen.
And you
so-
should see something on your iPad too, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Mansalona, Morton Township, me.
Right. Yeah, there's 11.
All right.
Bel Air has them. Betsy Valley has them. Central.
Well,
Lake.
then I think I'm gonna go have some lunch.
All right.
Y'all
for-
don't mind. Now that I know how to do this. This isn't kind of a nifty little program you got here, though.
Yeah.
Well, we bought it for everybody. Actually, I've spent more money from the co-op budget than I expected because we.
How much was this?
The software, geez, I don't think I can remember anymore, but it was for a year for everybody, for all the 11 libraries for a year.
Okay.
I could tell you later, but I can't tell you right this minute.
I was just curious,
Yeah, and then we also had to spend, we had to pay extra for the actual iPads because the original quote was not going to be honored anymore after we finally got approved for that ECF, the first application we did. Because it took a while for us to get approved, and then by the time we got approved, they couldn't honor the price. So I tried to get them down as much as possible, what we ended up having to pay per iPad. Oh, well,
Yeah, the price of all tablets, computers, everything shot up in the last couple of years because
Oh,
of that
yeah.
silicone shortage, so even quotes I've been doing, I'm only honoring for 30 days because a computer I bought a year ago is 100, 150 more than a year ago,
yeah, you've got to do that to cover yourself because the small business person is,
Yeah.
go down the tubes quickly. Well, I'm
Well,
glad
thank-
you're all set, Jean.
Yeah, and thank you, Cory, for all the work you put into it. And thanks, Cheryl, for getting this all set up.
I'm
It just
glad you're-
doesn't seem right that it should be this easy, though.
Oh, I'm so glad it's easy. Yay.
That's the idea.
Cory
Okay.
worked really hard to make it this easy, so,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go feed myself.
Okay.
Later,
Bye,
Jean.
Jean.
All right. Bye-bye.
Looks like Laura's getting close to
Getting there.
final extraction.
Tricks. That's how I feel. Oh, I'm preparing my iPad to restore.
Is the water boiling yet? That's what I want to know.
Well, I have, my iPad went black, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, and it should come up with an Apple icon here.
I don't replug it. I just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it, or you'll do what I did a little bit ago.
Okay.
Uh-oh, maybe it happened anyway.
Say okay.
Oh. No.
Hit no thanks. What's your iPad doing?
It just has that same picture of plug it in. No.
Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and unplug it and plug it back in.
Oh, okay.
So I heard the ding, but your iPad can't be updated. You must restore it to factory. So hit restore.
Oh,
Sure, you want to restore factory. Yeah, go ahead and click it again.
Okay. I'm going now on just the blue. I was hoping I didn't have to do the updating thing
Oh,
again.
goodness.
If you guys need to go, I can struggle on and I can kind of, if I really have problems, I can talk to Cory. I feel like right now I should be good with the link you gave us to.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm available all day. I didn't know how many people we'd have,
okay.
so I set
Okay.
aside a big block just in case.
All right, then I will wait it out. So I can hear.
Yeah, I don't know who would watch this whole recording, but they can, of course, skip ahead and whatnot.
I don't know what this-
You know, I thought
I've
about
been-
stopping the recording, but if you get to the point where we can set you up, we might as well show it again.
I don't know who would watch this far.
Although, actually, I don't think we can show the iPad itself, can
Now, I was hoping we could, but it wasn't an option when it looked.
we? Yeah.
Because I was
There
hoping
must be
too,
a
like I
way.
could show you, clicking on the thing other than holding the iPad up, like.
That's annoying. There must be a way. I'm thinking, ugh, to share a screen via Zoom on if you're using an iPad. Because it's similar to an iPhone, right?
Yeah, it would be exactly like that,
It's probably hidden somewhere. There's got to be a way. Come on, extracting software. All right. I'm going to still be here, but I'm going to do something else first.
Okay. I still have that on my iPad, the plugin.
Yeah, I just leave it there.
Just leave it there. Okay.
At least it's saying extracting, and it's got your iPad serial number.
It used to say Masaki's iPad.
No longer yours. Ha ha.
Or they've taken.
Yeah, and it will eventually say like Misaki like iPad number 1.
But I wonder
It's
if we in our registration named it that, and now it's not. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, it may be partially reset. Yeah.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, maybe we'll unplug it and try turning on the iPad and see if it acts like it's factory reset. But I don't
Okay.
want to interrupt that right now, just in case it's not. All right, so this could not be restored again. All right, so go ahead and unplug it and turn on your iPad and see what you see.
No wonder you said this was the not fun part.
So that's unplugged from the computer. It still has that.
Yeah. Come on, you stinker.
So go ahead and press and hold the power button up on the top of the iPad there.
Yep.
Let's force it off and force it back on.
Which one's the power button? The second one?
Yeah, it's the one right by the camera lens.
Oh. Oh, I thought it came on.
So yeah, it should
Got
be.
it. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry. Like an iPhone. Oh my Okay, we got it off.
Okay.
gonna turn it back on. Oh. This is not my day.
I'm just wondering if I shouldn't shoot over to your library and help you with it. Bring my computers in case it's a computer issue.
I think I'm gonna stop the recording.